KCA is not being sold. We are creating strategic partnership. And we have carefully, over 2.5 years, examined and talked to and consulted with a lot of people and a lot of resource potential. And we have selected, in my opinion, the best partner for the university.
It's good to point out that Marifa and ICPAK came on board through what I would consider as a competitive process. Several partners were engaged with right from 2011. The Board of Trustees, having identified the need for a strategic partner, mandated the University Council to look for strategic partners. And therefore, we called a number of strategic partners for discussions, and Marifa appeared to have the best expertise, the best skills that are required.
ECP and Marifa team are not just ordinary group of people. They are committed to our vision. They're bringing two things. They're bringing resources, include financial resources, and they're also bringing experts that in some time very hard to find in the local level. 3, they're committed for a lifetime of this university. And there is absolutely none of the people we have talked to in terms of the research we have done that were committed at that level. There are several key points. Number one, immediately they will invest $17.5 million into the university with the initial program. Then we will go into other programs, for instance, energy management, which we are looking at in terms of the long term. They are able to leverage finances at the lowest interest rate, which you cannot get at the local level. This will allow us, for instance, to create the student housing, which we need very badly in order to attract international students coming into the country and other African students coming into Kenya. We need to create the environment on campus, which is international environment for students, and expose them to international environment. And therefore, that is going to require a lot of money. We need top-notch faculty that will match the kind of status that KCA is about to create. Again, they are coming readily. They will offer me a backup system on the campus, and this is the kind of expert we need. They are incredible people that are already, we are working with them on student affairs, financial management, strategic campus development, all that kind of thing.
First of all, it's good to point out that this is a strategic partnership, just beyond a transaction. It's a partnership that brings in financial stability to the university, and part of that money will be able to transform the university infrastructure, help its academic program, and basically bring on board expertise in the education area. Also, a new entity called KCA Education will be created in the partnership. The KCA Education will take care of all non-degree programs, which is in compliance with the requirements of the University Education Act, so that the university can focus on the core university programs, and this KCA Education focus on non-degree programs.
In practice, there will be a structures created. First of all, university will remain intact, non-profit. But we are creating a company which is for profit. And that company will be run by Marifa. Ourselves, ICPAK, will be part of that company. And therefore, the money will stream through that company into the university. And that is very creative. The other thing which the public need to know is that ICPAK will continue and forever to remain a key partner in this development. KCA is very lucky to have ICPAK, the only university with a professional accounting group, and so that will continue to remain the same.
ICPAK remains the sponsor of the university. And ICPAK will own part of economic interest in the new entity which is being created, KCAU Education. So as a sponsor of the university, ICPAK will still have the responsibility of appointing the board of trustees with a few slots, 2 slots being given to Marifa to appoint to be in the board of trustees. And ICPAK will also have a slot in the university council and also will be represented in the board of KCAU Education. So the structure does not dilute the responsibility and the role that ICPAK currently has. It is important to point out that ICPAK remains the sole sponsor of the university and still has direct control over the board of trustees. This partnership brings a significant economic benefit to ICPAK. ICPAK not contributing any financial commitment, investment to KCAU Education, but owning a 25% shareholding, which I think is something great.
Several things that is happening. At the end of this month, I'm off to Japan to sign an agreement with Tohito University, which is the best private university in Japan. This came as a result of contact of the former chairman of ICPAK. We'll be the first university in Africa to offer the Graduate School of Accounting and Economics. And this will allow us to create an accounting program all the way from certificate to a PhD program in the continent of Africa. Then that will create capacity for other universities as well as put us on the map as one of the best institutions in Africa. There are all other endeavor. We are going into energy program, energy management, which will focus on gas, oil, and water management. And again, with the University of Trinidad and Tobago, this was introduced to us by ECP team, and they have the best model in the third world country. So we are going to create a very well organized energy program that will train our people in East Africa so that we can have control of our recent discovered oil and gas.
I can only say that KCAU University's future is bright. With this partnership and having gotten the right partners that have the financial muscle and importantly the expertise to be able to transform the university to where we want it to be, the future can only be bright. We expect enhanced infrastructure to the university. We expect expertise both in education and also in other operational areas to be able to take the university to where it needs to be. And for the institute, we expect dividends flow out of this partnership. Dividends that basically will help the institute to meet its mandate. It's good to point out that since the institute established KCAU University, not even a penny has actually flowed back to the institute because of the structure of the university as it were now. But this partnership brings in economic benefit to the institute. So both the future of the institute and the future of the university looks very, very great under this partnership arrangement.